Okay, so let's continue with Diamond Platnumz's brother's interview. And I find it funny that they decided to do this interview with Aliyah because, she's being alleged that she's also involved in this love triangle with Diamond and Zuchu, right? So you could tell that she was very uncomfortable because most of the time when Ricardo Momo was being asked about Zuchu, with Diamond Platnumz's relationship, you could tell that she was so uncomfortable. She doesn't want to laugh when the camera is watching, you know what I'm saying? It was the other lady, Army Girl, I think that's her name. She's the one who was asking those tough questions. But there was this awkward moment it reached when Ricardo Momo was talking about how they like to joke. And he also said, right, Aliyah, is that true? You always see us do that. And that lady was like, hold on a minute. Like, that alone made me realize that Aliyah is more familiar with the Diamond Platnumz family members more than Zuchu, even though Zuchu is the one who is married in that family. And, Lord of mercy. It says a lot, honey. It says a lot, okay? Like I told you, I think Aliyah has already accepted the fate that she would never be with Diamond, but she probably has told herself that if I'm not going to be with Diamond, Zuchu ain't going to be with Diamond too. If indeed Zuchu stole Diamond from her, like a lot of people have been saying. So, of course, Santos was asked, is it true that Diamond's mother and Diamond's family don't like Zuchu? That's why Zuchu wasn't invited on Diamond Platnumz's mother's birthday. Anyway, let me play you the clip.
Kweli kwamba Zuchu hana maelewano mazuri na familia ya Diamond?
Sifahamu mimi hilo.
Wewe ni mwanafamilia?
Mimi bwana naongea vizuri tu.
Okay.
Mimi naongea
maneno ambayo umekuwa unaongelea mitandaoni
hiyo ya mitandao tu. Mimi naongea vizuri tu.
Maelewano yako vizuri.
Vibaya mno.
Maelewano yako vizuri.
Vizuri tu. Unajua watu bwana utazidi tu kusema watu jua wanaangalia separa gani pa kutibulia tu maji, imaji uchefuko basi.
Okay.
Sasa
Poor Aliyah. Look at Aliyah's facial expression. I wish she could get rid of them glasses. I want to see. There's a lot hidden behind them shades. But anyway, so Ricardo Momo was first asked, is it true that Diamond's family don't like Zuchu? And Ricardo Momo said, I don't know. And they asked him, based off of how we've seen the events happening, there's a lot of people who believe that Zuchu is not liked by the family. And according to Ricardo Momo, he's saying that me and Zuchu, we are cool, Everything is good. The internet, at the end of the day, will always say everything for clicks and views. But as far as we are concerned, me, I'm cool with Zuchu. And you can see Aliyah shaking her head like, She don't want to say too much, but she don't want to, Let's continue.
Na Tosi ni nani wa familia? Tosi ni nani wa familia?
Mdogo wetu wa familia.
Kuna jina ambalo aliitwa juzi na Diamond. I'm not sure kama ni sahihi kulitaja onea. Wa familia.
Sasa sisi watu matani tu. Unajua kasi watu matani ni Aliyah.
Mbona unamuingiza tena Aliyah?
They asked about Toss. So Toss comes with, you remember when Rita exposed the phone call between Diamond's other brother with her when Diamond's other brother was, telling Rita, Diamond wanna see you. And Rita was saying, but Diamond is married. And Santos was saying, no, Rita had saved the name as Shem, yani in-law Toss, right? So from there now, they're calling him Toss. So for you to see that the family is really being disrespectful without, I don't know if it's intentional, because after being asked who is Toss, who is Diamond's other brother who is called Santos, but because Rita had saved this guy as Toss on the phone, now they're calling him like that. Of course, they know what that means, right? He said, oh, he's my brother. And there's another name that Diamond called Santos on stage. And Ricardo Momo said, we like to joke like that. It's part of family. Right, Aliyah? And Aliyah is like, I don't know. But this next part was the sweetest.
Mdengine waga tunatanaga sebleni mimi na Tosi hapa anakuaga na.
Wewe unapenda kuita nani? Wewe unapenda kuita nani?
Mwanangu huyo.
Jina lake unapenda kumuitaje?
Lia.
Dada, hebu tupite na Yas bwana. Labda unaenda.
And of course, if you all remember during Mama Dangote's birthday, when Diamond was calling Aliyah to bring in the gift, he kept on saying Aliyah, Leah, Lee, like so many pet names. Like everybody was like, why are you calling Aliyah with almost 8 names? And of course, Amigal asked Ricardo Momo, like, what name do you call Aliyah? And Ricardo Momo said, yeah, I call her Leah. I'm like, God damn. And you can see Aliyah was so embarrassed. She wanted to just get out of here. She was like, no, let's talk about the next person. One thing I've learned about this family, right? They are loyal to their own. Okay, they are loyal to their own. You can never trust any of them. They move like a unit, right? When one of them is not cool with you, they will not be cool with you. And this include also, people surrounding them, that is family also and friends. Wherever Diamond is cool with you, they will treat you like a queen, always sing you praises, I'm saying, always be cool, give you all these, praises. But wherever Diamond has started showing you Pepe, they all move. Because, Diamond is the one who is bringing in money in the family. So people are following whatever he wants. Like when he wants things to go this way, that's where things will go. But of course, Diamond also listened to the mother a lot. The main, the main authority comes from the mother. When the mother said that, yeah, Diamond, I know you're with this lady, I know you guys are knocking and all that, but that will just be about it. That is how Diamond will take you. I'm sorry. I think Zuchu tried. Zuchu really tried for her to get Diamond to marry her if indeed they got married. Zuchu really tried, what I'm saying? Despite Mama Dangote, fighting tooth and nail. I wonder if Diamond probably really loved Zuchu, because for him to have done that, maybe he tried to tell the mother, I know you don't like this lady, but, she's bringing us in more money. And the only way she can stay on Wasafi right now, since Wasafi is going under, is if I marry her. And that is what happened. And probably right now they don't need her like that. That's why they're sacrificing her, because that is definitely what this is giving. Anyway, it is what it is. Keep it classy. See you next one.